it's the way. It's the way, Wavykid, yeah, it's the way. It's the way, it's the way.
There he is!
Wavykid, yeah.
YouTube, what's going on, y'all? We got a tutorial for this Vlogmas day, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, it's Vlogmas, but it's the content that we put out sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I ain't dropped a tutorial in a minute, so basically in this, I'm gonna just teach you how to do a basic, clean taper, you know what I'm saying? This hair texture isn't so dense, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna look, you know what I'm saying? If you're, I just said that like 8 times, Jesus Christ, forgive me. But yeah, so this texture isn't really dense, like it's not dark, and then whatever guard you use is gonna look lighter on this texture versus other textures. So I'm just gonna teach you how to use the guards the right way and get it clean as possible. Also, my client has a thinning hairline, so I'm gonna teach you guys how to finish that as well. So I use the 3 close on the crown and the 2 open around the whole head. This is the Royal Crowns collection brush, link is in the description. Use my discount code Wavykid Kev, all lowercase, for money off. And right now we're getting right into the taper. So right now I'm using my lever open. It's going up about a 1/2 inch. As you can see, I'm being consistent with my guidelines, making sure that guideline is set. I hope you guys loving the new camera just as much as I do, because man, I tell you, pretty much stepped up my angles too. It's better. Right now I have my 1 guard open, using my corners, trying to get in that tight area. Going up another 1/2 inch. Now I got my 2 open, just cleaning up that bulk from the top. With this hair texture, you have to scoop out and you have to use your corners, okay? Because if you go too high, it's going to be super light, or it's gonna cut too much hair off because the hair is like so stringy. So when you set your guidelines in, you always want to go up and just flick out in a slow motion, not too fast. And when you go up higher, when you have to go up higher like this, make sure you use your corners only, okay? So as you can see, I closed that lever on that 2 guard just to get that guideline right under the 2.5. Go with the 2 open, same thing. Now I'm back with my 1 guard open, using my corners to take out that top guideline that I just set in with the 2 closed. And you can see I'm strictly using my corners because you have to do that with this texture. Now I have my 0.75 guard. It's just the older Babyliss 0 guard, you know what I'm saying? But it cuts like a 0.75 guard, so that's what I call it. I'm just flicking out that middle guideline, and then we're going to come back with the new Babyliss 0 guard. It kind of has tighter teeth, cuts more hair off. But using these 2 as a combo will make your blends, you know, it'll take your blends to the next level. So make sure you try it. As you can see, I'm using my corners only with this hair texture. Because like I said, you have to be real surgical and real careful. And here's the new guard, the new 0 guard from Babyliss. I think you get these with the Snap FX. They come with the Snap FX, but you can't order the guard pack by itself. Still using my corners, just making sure I get that taper as clean as possible. Doing a little bit more detail work before I take out that bottom line. Right now I have my lever closed, taking out that bottom line, and I'm gonna come back with my liners just to clean it up and get that taper. The bottom of the taper as blurry as possible, and then I'm just gonna do a little bit more detail work and make sure that that taper looks good as it can. Now when doing detail work, you always want to like use a different clipper just to get another perspective. You know what I'm saying? So you can see like how it is using different clippers, perfect that blend instead of using the same thing the whole time. So in the back, I'm using the same exact steps. And as you guys can tell, I don't know if you can tell, but my client does wear glasses. So there's gonna be like an indent in his head on the side tapers. It's not much you can really do about that. You really just want to make the indent spots lighter so it makes the whole taper blend even. Like my side tapers on him, they look even, they look blended. It's just from certain angles they can look darker in them spots where their glasses are. So if the blend looks off, that's why. So any of my new barbers, my new beginners, you know, if your client wears glasses, you know, don't try to do extra trying to perfect that blend, because it's only so much you can do when it has to do with the head shape. Right now I'm lowering the lineup areas. I use the one guard open first and then the one guard closed. And then I'm just gonna line it up, keeping it as natural as possible, but still giving it some shape. I'm doing the same thing on this side. So now it's time for the lineup. As you can tell, y'all can see my client isn't really strong in the front hairline area. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting the darker spots of the thin area in his hairline. I'm cutting that to a 2. I'm cutting that to a 1 open, my bad. The lighter spots we'll be using with the 2. So I use a higher guard on the lighter spots and a lower guard on the darker spots. Just to kind of even it out, you know what I'm saying? I did the best I could do with his hairline. I've been cutting him for a minute now. This is actually my old high school basketball coach, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coach Prophet. But I've been cutting him for a minute now, you know what I'm saying? He loves the way I take care of his hairline and what I do with it. So right now I'm about to cut all that overhang off, because with this hair texture, that's really all it is. Once you lay it down, it's all overhang, because it's just curling back and it's just laying over when it's actually brushed down. As you can tell right now, like the front looks way more blended, more even. And by the time the enhancements wear off, the front will grow back a little bit more to match the rest of his head. But I know some of you guys are going to ask why I cut it lower anyway in the front. It's because when you cut the front lower, the hairline lasts longer. Okay? So if I was to just cut the whole head to a 2 open, he would need like another lineup in like a couple days or like a week. So I always just cut it down lower and then put enhancements on top if they want it. If they don't want enhancements, then I'll be forced to leave more hair on the hairline, because you don't want it to just look thin and then dark the rest of their head. So my client does like enhancements. He's not really bothered by it, you know. So I use them on him. I cut it down low so his haircut can last longer. By the time the enhancements wear off, his hair look more full, but the lineup would still be crispy, you know. Relining it after I put the enhancements on. This is the 245 no drip. Alright, you guys, this is before. My guy, he got a cut not too long ago. I think he come every 2 weeks now, you know. So this is basically just to clean up. I'm showing you guys how to do a simple taper. And this is the after, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you learn anything. Any of my new beginner barbers, let me know how long y'all been cutting and if you plan on taking this seriously. It's your boy Wavykid Kev, man. This cut is clean. Let me know what you guys think. Share the video, please. And y'all stay tuned for the next video of Vlogmas, man. We going crazy every day. It's 2 in the morning right now. It's your boy Wavykid Kev. I'm out. Deuces.